We're actually sitting in the
In the Ranger.
sitting in the Ranger here, sitting in our driveway here at Leisure Bay, and I don't know if you can hear it on the audio, but this west has come through a bit early and has started puffing. We were looking at all the sites last night to see what time it was coming through, in a bit of a guessing game, but we lie in wait here in the driveway for Peter and Charles, the guys that are taking us out today, to see if it's a go or not. So we're holding thumbs up to see if we can launch.
I've just phoned August. The surf is looking good, eh?
Is it?
I'm gonna go and fetch the boat, yeah.
Okay, so we go.
We're to go, yeah.
Beautiful, man. All right, Lekker, we'll see you down the now.
Firing up the
Shot
Ranger.
group. See you just not cheers. Yes, steady, let's go. Sorry, Kim, it's not like we're waiting for you, eh?
Well done, Kim.
Thanks, guys. Are you guys waiting for me?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, man. I'm not as early as the wait.
This loose, crazy bitch, and I dive down on Fountain Street and ride, drinking potion.
Unfortunately, we on our way back. We almost got to Shelly Beach, and we got the phone call from Charles to say that it's a no-go. It's blowing 20 plus at Shelly Beach at the moment, and yeah, it's not safe to be out fishing off Protea this morning. So we're heading back to our cottage, and gonna slither back into bed with the missus. She's gonna be so excited, and yeah, we have a bit of a lie-in, and then maybe get up and take the kids down to the rocks, do a bit of fishing down there, or we'll see how it pans out. But unfortunately, it's no offshore fishing today for us.
So we got blown off the water today. So we thought we'd have a line, and very little chance of that with these migrants around.
Angler coming through, Kazi. Check the distance on that thing, Daddy. You know what those do in shad season, bro? When one hooks a fish after 2 hours of no bite bait, they come pulling next to each other here. Okay? It worked. Coming over.
I'm fucking pulling it hard, bro.
Oh no!
You see, it's called karma at its best. The other catches are shared here. He's worked hard for it. You got it coming over, and now you got no lure.
I think Brendan tied that knot.
Old slip knot. What we're using here is a 15 Rand Mastercraft slow jig. See there? You can actually see how that shad hit it. All the teeth marks. Unfortunately it didn't stick, but very nice casting. Can cast far. heading almost to the other side there. Let it sink, and then pull and let it sink. Reel the slack, let it sink.
Slow pitch was actually formed in by the Japanese, as a lot of all the good fishing equipment is, for areas where there's a lot of high pressure fishing, so where there's a lot of boats, and that's for sort of areas that have been very overfished, and they invented this style of fishing to imitate like an ailing baitfish or a wounded or dying baitfish. You know, it works for lazy fish, it works for fish that actually don't really want to feed. And I tell you, it's worked exceptionally well. And I don't know what the oaks were doing wrong there, but geez, they were puzzling here for like 2-3 hours. They were just puzzling. They didn't know what they were doing. I was just sitting and watching it, in all honesty, and just watching these cakes. Honestly, as you're putting bait on backwards, sinkers are in the wrong positions, the uzuris are upside down. I just waltzed up there, had a little flick, literally put two. It was one of those stories, you know, one bullet, 2 lines. Throw the knife up in the air, shoot the knife, and splits in half and kills both lines. You know what I mean? Like that's what basically happened. So I just stuck 3 baits on. Once the oaks had all left, quietened down a bit. Tuna Abs, you want to go for a fish? She was like, yeah, okay, all right. And put 3 baits on, 3 carrows. Easy as that. Now we're on our way back up to the cottage to have a bit of a boast, you know. Wow! You caught fish, my darling. Well done. But yeah, you know, it's hard to soar like an eagle when you're surrounded by turkeys. You know what I mean? But one of those things. So yeah, we're going to head back up. Been a beautiful day on the bricks here, off an area called Peter Pan Beach, and just lacquer to spend some time with the family. We don't often get to do this. We often on fishing trips without them and that, and yeah, it's just lacquer to experience this with him, you know. And this is what South Africa is all about, you know, is being able to share moments like this with the kids, get them out of the house, away from all the technology and all that, get them into the tackle boxes, and then hopefully also get them into a couple of fish as well, which happened today. So everyone's leaving happy, a bit sunburnt, but otherwise all good Dave.
So chaps, it's quite a unique day tomorrow. It's 2 versus 2. We're talking skins here. We've got BK and Bucktail in 18. Sorry, I won't swear.
That's okay.
And then you've got Kirk.
So the tuna king. He's so sick of calling him tuna. He doesn't want.
He's a lacquer.
Yeah.
I've got no problem with him, but you have a big stories here. So we're going to play some skins tomorrow. Fish versus fish, weight versus weight, quantity versus quantity. The loser, their team, the 2 O's, need to fish an entire day in a woman's costume.
In a bikini. A 2-piece. A 2-piece bikini.
Where is
Ready,
this?
yeah.
Where are we going to do this?
Because that is going to be live streamed to the world.
Yeah, it's Monday morning, and we the lovely night at the Mtunzi Hotel here in Mtunzi 20, and we're heading to Shelly to go and see if we can land one of those big tuna that tormented us on Friday. So we up for revenge this morning, and there's a little wager on the table as well. There's 2 boats going on. Myself and Kev are going with Charles and Faith this morning, and Sean, and then BK and Ali are going on their boat. And yeah, the skins on the table are quite serious. Whoever loses could look like quite a cake. Yeah, hopefully this morning we can get stuck into a couple of fish and yeah, get the right bait. So we'll check you guys later.
The boys are up and firing.
Game on. You see Kirk in a pink bikini.
What's happening, boys? Early start on time. Only took us 4 days to get it right, but we got it.
That's the only thing going through my mind is wearing that pink bikini, any bikini for that matter.
I'm gonna fish the hardest I've ever fished in my life today. Believe me, I'm fishing hard today, but I'm gonna stop now and buy 5 Red Bulls.
Alright, game on, boys, game on. So, you know, there's a bit of friendly competition, so we've got to mess around with the outer rods a bit. It's just, you know, part of the game, man. I can't be seen in a bikini. No one wants to see that shit.
Yeah. Good. 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 Got him. You don't leave her alone. I know what's going on. That little peanut butter. Bouncing there on the surface.
Yeah. Byron's busy having a conversation to the camera about how they're leaving us on the jetty here.
You know, right in front of him, all his rods got tangled.
Yeah.
Who has the last laugh?
Yeah, he's definitely gonna gonna have to chop that whole mess off there. Because you've just been up to the tower here. They say that you guys must just hold 5. They can't get hold of you on the radio for some reason. Just a little bit of a stalling tactic. Nothing too serious. There's no surf here at Shelly Beach, so we're definitely not endangering that. So just get them to stall another sort of 5-10 minutes, so that we can just buy ourselves a bit of time, because at the moment we definitely need it.
How's that?
No, I'm joking. There's nothing wrong with your radio. You guys can go. Eh?
You're a tool.
Here they go. My heart is breaking. Yeah. There we go, Daddy. There we go.
Yes? Are you sure?
Yeah. Yes, that stalling was just done at the right time. Look at that beast. Absolute beast of a boat. The 200 Suzuki's on the back. Fishing in style this morning, Daddy.
Right, we've just come past Port Shepstone River. I'm just north of Port Shepstone River. We came looking for some bait. The water's quite dirty. Managed to get some sand soldiers and a few red eyes. And it's a bit of a color line here, current line, color line. It's not the blue line, but it's got some currents on it, and there's a bit of a rip. So we're just going to go and look for see if there's some live bait on the line here. And then what we did is we pinned the two of the red eyes, because they don't stay live. So we pinned them and we're just trawling them out to that cleaner water. So hopefully we're going to pick up a dolly here on this color line here.
Are you guys ready?
Yep.
Bridge. It's very close to most of our bait spots. I'm just a little bit deeper. The reason why I'm not going shallow and yet is because we found some mackerel the other day here, and I just want to, have a little look around and see if we can find it again. They were pretty good sized mackerel, and if we can get some of those on board, we'll head off to Shelly Beach and hopefully put you guys on some towels and ambers.
So boys, there we go. Oh, mozzies, big mozzies. Oh, and mackerel. Jeez, like one side mackerel, one side mozzies.
The reason we take the mackerel off like that is so that your hands don't touch the fish and you don't burn the fish with your amino acids from your hands.
It's an old adage, the oaks always say, always just be gracious and humble in how you approach things and that. You know, if you launch first and your connection's waiting on the jetty and he's waiting for his boat to come in, just say, hey guys, have a good day, you know, enjoy yourself. Don't worry, you'll get out eventually, it's alright. You know, it's probably not even going to be that wild. We'll probably struggle for bait, you know. You guys will probably be out at the spot at the same time as us, you know what I mean? What happened? We are at the spot the same time as you cakes, and we got bait before you guys, and we're on the way to the spot then. Don't know if we're about to go tight with the little yellowtail, or possibly a big yellowfin. Hopefully we're going to go off to Shelly Beach now, and go and fish for some yellowtail and that. Got some beautiful live mackerel in the box here, and a nice array of mozzies as well. So we're going to put that on Shelly Beach and see if there's any yellowtail hanging around, and get this competition up and going, while BK and Ali, who were the first ones out, are still puzzling for bait. Shame, man, shame. Couldn't happen to two nicer guys.
Drop it down, hit bottom, come up three winds, and be ready.
And how fast?
And how fast.
Kazi! Let him smash it, let him take it down.
You just left the rod.
There we go. Oh, me too. Here we go.
There we go.
Oh no! Hey, already?
That's it. Go. Lift your rod.
Lift your rod. Yes, Kazi. Quickly, Kazi, don't lose it. Oh no, Kazi. No, man.
Now you gotta wind that drag proper. It's like hooking up to a train.
Oh, there you go. Oh no. Oh no. Go, Kazi. Okay.
You on?
Okay. Oh, there you go. There we go.
Let me get this gap quickly.
Oh no, this thing got pulled out of its mouth. You're joking. Check how they've been mouthed. Yes, stuck it. Oh, the hook went on itself, in and on itself. Oh, yes! Yes! Oh, Sean, well done, bro. Yes, please, man. Good. Going on. Yes, please. Well done, dude. Yes, please. Oh no! Oh yes! Yeah! Oh yeah!
Come here. Come take this one. Come on, buddy. Come take this. Who wants it? You're gonna be in a bikini, bro.
Nice.
There's Kimmy.
Going under the boat. Oh, look at this one.
Want to hear is turning into nose.
Somebody's got a gap. He's going again.
Get the GoPro in the water.
You got him. Yes. Yes, people.
Yeah, but I told you I'm not targeting the species, but you know, I'll have to just give it a go.
This area has quite literally a brick that comes up, and on the up one of the brick is where the pelagic species gather. Generally here you'll get your 7 to 8 kilogram ambers or yellowtails, and you find them right at the bottom, but what we always call five winds up. Usually between 10 and 12 meters off the bottom is where you generally want to be. So if your bottom is 55, like it is now, you want to be anything between 42 and 48 meters. That's where you want to be fishing.
So guys, we came outside here to a deeper mark. It's a yellowtail brick. And the Kirk and them were on already. The yellowfin came up on the surface, started busting up. A really big showing here. They even got a keelback on the jig. With the yellowfin finning up behind us here on the surface. A little bit out of reach, probably about 80 meters out the back. Out there. He's on it, got it, on it! On! Get on board! Here we go, boys! On the popper.
I want to come out of the little school there. That's what happens when you sit in people's chum lines, eh, Barry?
Yeah. Accidentally on purpose.
Planning.
Nice fish, not a bad fish.
That's one on the
end. Right on the deck. Nice fish, 7-8 kilos. We'll take it.
We'll take it, Bobby.
Nothing like catching fish on the popper.
No, it's nothing else. The explosions. It's a different level of excitement. There's tuna on the surface here, popping up all over the place. So Byron's got a slow pitch going there on some very, very good reef here.
On.
There we go.
Get a lot of these, they swim with the keelback. On good keelback reefs that they swim together. Here we go. Cut. Heavier. There we go. That's the side of side. You see he's got teeth. Some tundies. Back in the water. Same model. On!
Oh, take it, there's something happening there.
Here we go, boys!
Here it comes up. Oh, rock on.
Wait.
Just grab it, Brent.
Look at that business end there. A beautiful fish, beautiful eating. So I think we're going to keep this one for the box. If you are fishing bottoms and that for species like yellowtail and that sort of thing, and there are these fish around, they'll come up and smash. They're very aggressive, very territorial. Bending, Kazi, bending, Kazi.
Oh, what a day.
There we go. Nice. What a day. I don't even think it's 7 o'clock yet. Unbelievable.
Well done. That's the 10 kilo line you're fighting it on, eh?
Yeah, that's the difference.
Just keep on fighting it. Don't worry if it comes close to the boat, under the boat. Okay, just keep your rod up. There we go. That's it. This is a big fish.
Hold on, Guzzy, hold on.
Where did that come from, man? See what he's doing.
This is a good sized fish. This.
It's a nice fish, Edward.
Guzzy!
Relax. Just patience.
Can somebody massage my lower back?
There's your colour, there's your fish, big tuna.
Big fish, Daddy.
Big tuna.
Big fish, Daddy.
Nice boy, nice.
See?
Hey, mate. Nice little fish, yeah?
Yes, this is beautiful. Wow, man. Nice.
Heavy!
Leave it, let it go. As soon as you can win some back, win some back. Good job. Nice.
Bom, bom, bom.
Okay.
Good job.
Well done.
Guzzy!
Nice fish.
10 kg line, my boy.
Well done, man.
Well done.
Yes, please, Daddy. Yes.
I need a nap.
Proper fish market on that boat, eh? Properly. Just here, directions, pointing.
Are you not getting charged? Are you not getting charged?
I'm just going on it.
Well, there we go. There it is, Dad. Come on, bloody bugger. Sneaky little bugger that. Double ups. Double ups.
Double Daddy, double down.
Digits. So we saw that. We called it. It popped up too close. So we came for
Double up, Daddy.
Daddy!
Double up, Daddy.
Carry me far beneath fire and water me, watching me
Lovely, well done, boy. Nice fish, Shelly.
Double up me and Byron there. Watch out, this one.
This one.
Mommy's going to be happy for sashimi.
Boom, boom.
down to the river.
Right, bit of mayhem.
We're climbing. We're getting there. We're climbing.
Are you trying to grab his bum tail? Catching a tail hook.
It's a little Maria Rapido F160. Nice little floating stick bait. You can see it imitates like a flying fish pattern.
Oh, that's there we go.
Okay,
Nice.
Good guys, watch out. No man, I'm done with this, bro. Now we're going to see.
Now allow me to reintroduce myself. They call me J.O. N to the easy E. Know that we undefeated. Y'all are beneath them speeches trying to air a grievance. But his lines are overhead. Better check the air for clearance. Call the tower. This is ours. Clear the heat. The air apparent. Really, I've never been better. Legacy, this is forever. All the more times I've been severed. I'm raising the bar. You can go ahead and measure. Think about time with toes. Time that we run with the go.
I think I might have to have a turn with a popper. I think I've been hogging the popper. Hoggy.
One more time, this is forever. Remember the legend, he never will die. Yeah. I bring it dead and alive.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, again. Oh, no. Chaos! Oh, what are we dealing with? We're on! We're on! Get about 10 goes at it. Better fish. Better fish.
Line screaming there, Dad. Some line there, eh?
Yeah, looks like a better fish there. Yeah, probably the same model, probably about a 7-8 kilo. So the trick with the yellowfin is you just want to get a short pump on him. He's got a very heavy head, so if his head's down and you take long winds on him, when he's wound down, he drops his head down again. Especially on the bigger fish. You know, these smaller fish you can bully a bit. That's why just a short pump like that, one turn, keeps his head coming. And especially when you're in sharky waters and that, and you're trying to get the fish out quickly. Just Definitely keeps him coming a lot quicker. Keep his head up. I'm daddy. I'm to daddy. Lovely. Same size model. Speedy of the ocean. Lovely yellow fin.
No surrender, it's forever. You know, this right forever.
I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive. Yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive.
Well done.
See, that's the thing about this car.
I saw it hit and I thought it broke the line. There's so much slack.
Yeah.
We need to try the fish trials, dude.
Flat fishing 101, boys.
Just got a fish on the cut, on Charles's cut. I mean, literally just put the bait out. Still putting the bait out, and it just smashed this bait on the surface. What this cart does is actually keeps the bait on the surface of the water, so it gives it like a nice presentation on the surface of the water, with the fish just sort of almost like fluttering on the surface, just causing a bit of disturbance every now and then, coming out the water, going back in, but still keeping the live bait alive and able to breathe. And his tuna cannot resist today. So we're on again. Bending daddy, bending daddy. Where's the jellyfish, Kazi? Come on.
Legacy, this is forever. All the more times I've been seven, I'm raising the bar, you can go ahead and measure. Think about time for a toast. Time that we welcome to go. Yo, we're just leaving, I think about time that somebody go get them, they go. You know I got all that anthem, come back, ain't what you call that at all. Got anthems and bands with masters, getting them right like my name was Miranda. I ain't bigger dead than alive.
On the cart, Kazi.
Dead than alive, yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive.
Just making sure that you know why, because this is forever.
On daddy again. Alistair on the bucktail.
This is the one that's not in that school of 8 kg fish. Let's hope they fight very differently here.
See the short pumps that Alistair's putting on the fish. He's just doing a short pump there just to keep his head up. Not long stretching pumps. He just keeps the fish head up when he's in the pinwheel.
I have been running things, you can just go on and take us a year. Love when they hated me, beat it and everything, not on my level. You give me the end of it, this is the plan that we show them anyway. Hit up the boys and give them the NDA. Woo, this is the brand new, this is the brand new. Nothing you can't do, there ain't no thing you'll be taking from me. Man, it came from nothing, made it something. Name is buzzing, call me Ryan Gosling. Hey, go know that they gonna love me more when I'm gonna retire. From the kind of things that I'm
go the other way.
like a god, because
Go
this
on to
is
the boat, go the other way. Go it on.
And there will be no surrender.
Kazi, will you give me the belt?
No, it's not that big, don't worry.
It's not that big, it's small, man.
Well done. Nice fight.
It's forever, you know, this right here forever.
I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive. I'm bigger dead than alive, dead than alive. Yeah. I'm bigger dead than alive, bigger dead than alive.
Legacy, this is forever. Really, I never been better. The legacy live on forever. Remember the legend and know that he never surrendered, because this is forever.
Tuna! You went near the bottom, eh? Wait.
It's such high hopes for this thing, I really did.
Could be a Scotsman. Yeah. It's a rock cod. It's a nice deep water rock cod. The Captain Fine. What?
Cause I'm about that.
Nice fish. Some more fish. Please, we've got sharks around, guys. Okay, yeah, no, it's there. It's just coming back on the drags, but come on. Away from the shore. Dus kijk, jij gaat moet draaien, die vis is reg achter ons. Alsjeblieft, sharp, sharp, zeg gat. Jij gaat moet rijden, mijn schat, alsjeblieft, rijden.
As a silver gap, metal gap, golden gap, pretty. Oi!
Just get the gap quickly.
That's a good one, eh?
Nice.
Well done, Shelly.
Bro, I was not gonna let this thing get away, bro.
Well done. That was a proper fish. Jeez, look at the size of that thing. Sorry. Here we go. Here we go, Daddy. Alright.
That's 100 meters deep.
Slowly up.
Little boy.
For Yellowtail.
Nice color.
Amber, little amber. Oh, it's a little Scotsman.
Scotsman on it.
Another little Scotsman.
Hey, it's his little brother.
Little brother, Daddy. Lekker. Oh, the colours on that thing, eh? What a beautiful fish. Stunning, eh? Yo, make a really good chow as well.
It's not an MPO.
Oh, okay. There you go. Look at that, eh? Stunning, eh? Beautiful pale pink colour. Absolutely beautiful fish. Beautiful markings under the eyes there. Here you go, Daddy.
That's what we like, Daddy! What are you skiing there, PK? What are you skiing?
Getting chased. Nice back off of it.
Oh, crap. Hey, this is where we do it! Tail it up. Hook in the tail, ready? One tunny. One tunny. Hook in the tail.
Put it down, yeah, put it down. Yeah.
You want the bucket?
No.
There he is. That's not bad, bro. That's not bad. Nice Scotsman.
Another Scotsman, eh?
Yeah.
Get rid of that little Jeep.
Oh, chowed off. Gone. Oh no. Hold on, my dude. That's a nice one, bro.
I'm telling you,
Yeah, good size
just
Scotsman.
don't want a bucktail, no? No. Oh, not on the, oh, not a little.
Nice drop off. Yeah, that's the strong thing now.
Yeah.
Start board.
epic day today, chaps. Me and Byron did well. I still believe that we beat Kirk and Kevin. They are claiming other people's fish, and I know Chad's going to tell me what's going on here. Chad's going to tell me how many fish they caught and how many the others caught. So we can see King and Kirk in that pink thing.
And guys, just one thing, the tuna Faith caught today is the biggest tuna caught of Shelly Beach this year for our next season for our ladies board. So 25.5 kgs. Well done, Faith.
Okay, well done. Well done. You know, coming to Shelly Beach and fishing off this area, staying at Leisure Bay, like we've said before, it's been very, very nostalgic for all of us, because a lot of us have had family holidays down here, have spent time down here, and it's just been so lacquer to come back. But even more so from meeting people like Faith and Charles and even Sean today as well, just meeting solid, genuine people who would honestly give the shirt off their backs to make sure that you had a good time out on their boat, and just pull out all the stops for you. It really gets me here, man. This is what I live for fishing, and I know that this is what the spirit of Go Fish is all about. Is about meeting people like this, and this is why I love this sport. This is why we love this sport. This is why Go Fish does what it does, because it makes us so passionate not only about the fishing and the areas we visit, but the people you meet. And I know now whenever we come to Shelly Inn, or whenever Faith and Charles come up to Durban, we've got friends for life, man. And that's not just saying it for the sake of saying it. It's honest and it's real, because you can feel it when you're on the boat with someone who really wants you to get into fish, who wants to make sure that you have the best day. We are all honored coming down here, spending the time that we have, from the very beginning, from the time when we stepped into Umtunzi Hotel down here in Nimpton 20 and met Cornell and his son and Ryan Ringo and his team. We've been treated like royalty down here, not royalty, like family. So to Faith and Charles, we honestly cannot thank you and the people of Shelly Beach enough. You guys have made this trip for us, and anytime you guys are up Durban side, you're always welcome, guys. You're always welcome. Thanks very much, and big love from all of us.